Sir, good evening. My deep condolences to all the families who lost their dear ones, and I pray for the quick recovery of the wounded. We fought 20 years with the Taliban. Now they're fully in control, and for the last 10 days, we don't have a government. Taliban, they are in charge for the security of the people, and the people are panicking because for the last 20 years, they just brought atrocities, suicide attacks, and now they have to give confidence to the people that we are changed. And we see on the media campaign of the Taliban that they are trying to deliver the messages to the people that we have changed. They talk to the ladies, but the reality on the ground is different. There's two things. Over the Taliban, they don't have control over the people. They're the Taliban who are average Taliban, or there's a division, different fractions amongst the average Taliban, because the average Taliban for the last 20 years, they are brainwashed. They don't know anything rather than killing, committing suicide attacks. And even now, what happened in Kabul, ISIS, it's blamed by the ISIS, but I have to say that even ISIS, for the last 20 years, or other terrorist organizations, they were all active under the umbrella of the Taliban. And the Taliban is directly responsible for this. Well, maybe the terrorists, they didn't have the opportunity to commit or launch an attack as happened today. What the problem is, the Taliban, they don't have, they're facing a different Afghanistan. In before 2021, when they were fighting in Afghanistan, it was very much an asymmetric warfare. It was just a front, and they were fighting Northern Alliance. Now Afghanistan is different. We have three-dimensional wars. We have regional conflicts. We have international conflicts. We have proxy wars, and they are facing hybrid warfare. And for that, they really need to take quick actions. 10 days, no government. Taliban, they have to call on all the people. They have to bring an inclusive government and calls all those ANDSF soldiers, sergeants, that they were so faithful to Afghans and Afghanistan. If they are betrayed by their political leaders, that's a completely different discussions. But they has to be called. They have to be provided responsibilities. Doesn't matter if the Taliban have like leadership, they are playing a leadership role, but technocrats, bureaucrats, they have to be called, and they have to be called very soon. And this is, I'm sure this will be not the first attack of the ISIS. There will be many more, because there are a lot of Taliban that they don't believe in peace. They don't listen to their political leadership, and the short way for them is to join ISIS. And ISIS, they don't have a lot of ways and means at the moment, so they will grasp any opportunity to make a lot of noise, a lot of news, and attract a lot of attention. Well, I believe the last part of the conflict was so much unexpected. The surrender of Kabul was not expected the way it went. Everyone believed there will be a resistance, but like security forces, there's always a chain of command. If the top of the chain of command is gone, then there is no one to provide instructions. So basically, that's exactly what happened. So there was no fight. If there's no fight, it was kind of like surprise for the Taliban. So all this happened very much unexpected, and now things are improving in one sense. If you would talk with the Afghans in the first 2-3 days, any Afghan who had, like most Afghans has a bad image of the Taliban. So any Afghan, even not serve with the United States or like the international community, they would try to get to the airport. In one sense, they very much took the chance from those Afghans that they're really eligible to go to states. They're SIVs, or like they serve somehow with the international community. From the other hand, they created a lot of chaos, panic, and professionally, from the tactical level, it is almost impossible to control all that flow in once. But things are now somehow under control. Those who are going to be on the planes, they are the ones who are really eligible. But still, the people, it is kind of like one way for them. There is no hope that they come back to turn in the capital. Even they're not directly under the threat of the Taliban, but there's no no government, no economic means to have an income. So that's